Hi, welcome to Friday night's Facebook Live. Well, do these two initials look familiar to you, Katie Diet?
They do indeed.
Do they? What do you think NBA spells this week? Because last week it was Norman Bates, it was Nigel Black, and a few other, but we're going to tell everybody what it actually spells, aren't we, today?
We are, absolutely. Well, it's written above it, actually.
It does. It says Nelson Brown. Do you want to get a little close-up of that?
Oh, you can see it.
That
Live,
beautiful logo.
clear, absolutely.
And you know, we wanted a strap line which allowed the clients to feel linked to the new brand, and it really sort of states about how we feel about hair and about beauty here at Nelson Brown. And it says individual hair freedom with energy and life. It's something that we really believe in, individual hair freedom with energy and life. So, it's live, and tomorrow is our official launch here in the salon. We are inviting some of Scotland's biggest influencers to come and have an experience in the salon like they will never expect. Now, obviously, it's a hair, beauty and laser salon. But tomorrow we won't necessarily be doing hair, beauty and laser. We want our guests to be looked after in the finest possible way, and we want to make sure that they are presented with gorgeous things in their hands. Keep it clean, Katie. Okay, so back to hair then. Obviously we've had a crazy week. I don't know how we've got to this stage, but we have. It's been so enjoyable because it's a massive step in the right direction for the brand and for the team and for everybody involved in what was Jackie's, what was Brown's and what is now Nelson Brown. So without further ado, you probably realise that we wanted to focus a little bit on braiding. Now, I'm going to show you some braiding, some cornrows, which we did last week a little bit, but I'm going to actually demonstrate me doing it, and there's a story to this which you will not believe, so come this way, through the door of love. Hasn't the salon got a nice vibe, don't you think?
Ah, it's quite nice. It was lovely out
Should
there.
we go out again and come back? Go out again. Come on again.
Through the fire exit.
That door was thousands of pounds. Okay, let's try that one more time because the salon had a nice vibe to it. I think. But come with me.
Feeling it.
Feeling it. Okay. So,
First of all, model.
model Hannah, beautiful girl, got amazing natural red hair, really fiery, very healthy. We were discussing new shapes, haircut wise, which I'm going to help her with, of course. And these braids have been the bane of my life, and all my Fashion Week buddies will know that, and they'll probably be watching thinking, I can't believe you did them, Nelson. Who did them? Well, I did them. Didn't I do them? You don't realise I did them because you were drinking coffee somewhere else.
I was not. I was being busy.
Okay. Anyway, so what I've done is we've done a series of different positions with the sectioning. We've done a low parting, and then we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 straight forward. So they come down onto the face and over the face. And then we've done something on a pie shape, which takes the centre point as a pivot and going down, 2, 3. If I was honest, and I can critique my own work, I'm not that pleased with that one. So if I wasn't doing Facebook Live, I'd take it out and do it again. And certainly if I was assisting the legend that is Mr. Sam McKnight, I wouldn't. That would be taken out immediately and I'd start again. So the interesting story about this is that I learned to do this very recently, neat and tidy, and it just shows you at 45 years old, and I know you're all finding that really hard to believe, including you, Hannah Banana. Yeah, 45, Katie, what do you think?
I don't think you look 45.
What do I look? Steady. feel 45 today. I feel
What?
55 today.
Has it been one of those days?
It's just been, you know, it's been constant, you know, pull, 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 but it's been enjoyable. So, yeah, the story goes that, you know, we were instructed by the great Sam McKnight that we needed to be up to speed on braiding, and guess what? We did. We learned, and you know, at that level, there is no opportunity to not be able to do things. So I took my doll head back to my hotel room. Don't laugh at that. And basically, when I had the doll head in between my legs, because that's the only way you can hold them without a bracket, I braided and braided and braided and braided and braided and braided and braided until I could do it. So I'm going to show you. Now I am going to have the assistance of the beautiful Louise.
She's looking very fresh and dewy skin.
She's got, isn't she? And it's only taken 6 months for her to realise she's got skin under there. But watch this when she laughs. Watch when she laughs. Laugh. Look at the nostrils on that. Anyway, okay. Get back over here. So, Katie, if you
You've got two comments so far.
Okay, what is that?
A big shout out to Nelson, says John Glendinning.
Ah, big diddy boy. Cheers, man.
And Julia Dowie says, hi team.
Julia Dowie. Oh, hi, Julia. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to be the eyes and the ears up here. And what I very quickly realised is there's a secret, and it's all about the beginning of the section. So your fingers start like so, like claws, but they end up like so. Isn't that right, Phil, my friend? Because we were doing this in the apartment until midnight, weren't we? Yes! So, how do we do it? Well, it's really simple. This is the first section, okay? And we can use a comb if you want to, but I've got my fingers, split it into 1, split it into 2, split it into 3, and then you cross over underneath, like so. And each time you cross over underneath, you pick a piece of hair up from the other side. And you continue as close to the scalp as you possibly can for even tension and to ensure maximum detail in the braid. So I'm crossing over, thank you. If you could just untangle me a little bit there, that's great, Louise, thank you. And each time I cross over, I pick up here. So each time I cross over, I pick up here. Amazing. So you can see, hopefully, that each time I cross over, I pick up here. Now, you need to move your body with the braid. So, excuse me if I look like as if I'm going to go to the bathroom. Because I'm not going to go to the bathroom, not in front of Hannah. This is a family show, isn't it, Hannah? See, now look, you can see the braid really coming to life. It's stunning. And on her hair, it's absolutely amazing. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
So I'm going to keep going, keeping my tension nice and even, trying not to put too much power into the scalp because I don't want to hurt her. But at the same time, we must follow the cylindrical shape of the head all the way down. I'll just wait for my trusted assistant to untangle me.
Very good.
Yep, and again, just a little bit there.
I have to get Nelson's full body shot in this. But it's the
I'm
positioning.
going down on the knee, babe. I'm going to ask you to marry me now, honey. You don't have to say yes. No, I'm only joking. Only joking. Hannah, you're with me still. So I'm going down because, simply because, I want to move with the head. Now, can everybody see that? Mm-hmm. Who's watching? Anybody that's interested in what I've got to do or what I've got to...
Quite a few viewers now.
Oh, lovely, good. So, this is, without question, one of the most intricate little parts of hairdressing that I've learned recently, being, I know what you're thinking, I can't believe you're 45, but I am. And I've just literally learned it. and practice, 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 practice. And it's all for the love of the Team McKnight. So what's been happening this week then, Katie? What's the razzle dazzle all about?
Well, we have been quite busy, haven't we?
Well, I've been fully booked with clients, thank you very much today.
Yeah, of course. Keeping you busy as always.
And we've got lots of organising to do because these events don't just happen on their own, do they?
No, they don't.
How has...
You've got little fairies that do all the hard work for you.
Fairies. I've been called some things in the past, but fairies is a new one. So I'm keep going. See, it's underneath, 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 all the way. I mean, I'm actually quite impressed with that.
It's beautiful, really is.
You know, for someone that didn't know how to do it 6 months ago, I'm not doing too bad. But am I good enough for the Team McKnight? I don't know. I'd have to take the test.
You would have to take a test.
Yeah. So I'm going to fasten with one of these clear elastics. Now they're strong and they're flat, you can see, and they're also invisible.
Where can someone purchase those from, Nelson?
Rome in Paris. No, I think you can get them in the UK, just on the internet. Okay, so now you can see that it's very flat to the skull. Take a bit of a view from the front. So what we've got the braids going back. Can we see that?
Yeah, could Hannah turn towards me?
Sure. Now this isn't a hairstyle, by the way, viewers. This is just the beginning. What I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to create a little fringe out of the braid.
Love that.
Or maybe something else, like loops. You know, something that we can create so she's not just kind of like, it's down. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly put it up. Any questions, Kate?
How does Hannah drink her coffee? She's got braids hanging down her face.
Through a straw. Do you drink coffee, Hannah?
No.
No.
Hot chocolate?
No.
What do you drink, Louise? Tell me about your boyfriend. Was he a fighter? That's what you told me.
Awkward. Moving on, Nelson.
Moving on.
Don't embarrass the poor
okay,
girl.
So I'm going to do a classic little ponytail in the nape, which is obviously at the bottom of the neck. And Louise is going to tie the hair with some shearing elastic. I'm not sure if people know what that is, but it's a securing thread that locks the tension into the hair. And it's what we use at the shows backstage, and it means that when we secure it, it does not move. We don't use elastic bands as such, although would you believe they were used last season, so it just shows you. Anyway, we're not going to do that. We're just going to attach. See, I want to get all the grain of the hair going in the right way. So just a little bit of work, and then Louise is going to jump in and tie it. Aren't you, Lulu? Any question? So pull like as if you've never pulled before.
So did you use any products on this look?
Not yet, but I will use some products at the end. I'm going to use some light shine spray, and that is so that I can make all the braids a bit tighter. That's it, great. And then I look round, all the braids ultra glossy and reflective.
Lovely. So what's easier, using braiding on wet hair or dry hair?
Well, good question. I always tend to put something in my hands, whether it be water, double knot, whether it be water, whether it be...
Red wine.
Red wine on my hands? I don't go all over hands. Face.
No, in your hands. Glass.
Down around that. Is that you?
No.
Awesome. Is it nice and tight? Let's start again. It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry about another assistant. So what we'll do, you see, you know,
We'll get Demi over.
you see in that bag there's some white elastic. Let's use that. The big one on the roll. So it is live. Issues do happen. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. Bit bigger. Longer, that's it around there.
And we've changed up the colour of the elastic.
Yeah, I've gone for white because it's a bit stronger than the black. Hang on. No. Hang on. Right. Hang on. Just a second. Let go. Watch me show you. Let me show you. Okay, Hannah, is that okay? She's great, isn't she? No feelings in her head. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that round and I can let go of the pony.
Okay,
Keep the tension in it. Secure. We'll lock and tie. Okay, now, just to hide the elastic, I'm going to just turn it.
Lovely.
Okay, so how I'm going to then attach, I want to then use this braid. So this braid here was done by Anna Lee. She's fired, but it was done by Anna Lee, all back. And then what I did was I joined the knots together in a scalp braid way. So what you get is like a much more intense braid. So what do you think I'm going to do with this, Katie? Because you were telling me how to cut hair earlier yesterday.
I wasn't telling you, I was advising you on the best method possible.
And you were right. And fired.
Did you hear that?
So
I was right for once.
Huh?
What should you do with it? You should wrap it around the bobble. I think you're going to hide that white elastic with this lovely braiding piece. Like so. Am I correct, Nelson Brown?
Unfortunately, yes. You are. Give me a little pin, would you?
Lovely.
Brilliant. Louise. So just a securing pin. There. Now, with this side, what will we do? We're going to do what I said. The fringe. What do you think, Hannah? Let's have a look in the mirror.
Nelson's concentrating face.
Can you get me a little piece of that white elastic? See the thread, yeah. And I'm just a little bit, so you're going to tie it. So what I'm going to do is just where my fingers are there, I'm going to do a little tie. Louise is going to go underneath.
I'm going to swap. Oh.
And she's just going to do a little tie around the braids, the handful of braids that I've got. Just do a double, not too tight because it's not.
That window looks lovely in the background.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was that?
I wonder. The mastermind behind all ideas in the salon.
Mum! Oh. Okay, so again, I'm just going to hide that by turning it around and cut the ends off.
Not Hannah's hair, surely.
No. And then
I need to switch sides, I think. Or can you turn Hannah towards me a little bit, please?
you know what? I've changed my mind.
Have you?
I don't want that in now. Ah, that's the one.
Could you braid them together?
I could, but what, you mean all three? Why don't you stick to the camera, Kate?
Okay. You know, a suggestion here.
Pin wheels. So, do you want to just see what I'm doing here? Just securing the whole thing really with a pin, making sure that obviously everything's hidden and tucked away. Ends, I mean. So I've just got rid of those ends by tucking them underneath that braid. And if they pop out, can I have another little pin, please? I'll just send the pin down the inside of the braid to get rid of it. Like that, you'll see my ends catching the hair, back on it and away.
Could you do that again, Nelson, please?
Yeah. Through the braid, catch the ends and then shove the pin down so it's hidden inside. And if you get a little end sticking out, then okay,
Beautiful.
go on to the next ones.
Yep.
So I'm going to do another bend. Could I have a little look at me? Yeah.
Louise, can we swap places, please?
So again, look, feed, through, turn, gather all those together in one and push everything down, and that's it secured.
Wow.
So it's about hiding everything as much as you possibly can. One more. And if I feel as if the braids are sticking out from the head a little bit, awkwardly, again, I just catch the hair. So the thing about them is that they're great because they can secure hair, disguise hair, and get rid of hair all at the same time. So I'm just going to grab a piece, push it away, and push it down. There we go. Done. So last, just get rid of these ends. Or am I? Pin, please. Nope, more, just a couple more of them. So I've used the ponytail there, and can you see the back, Kate? And I've disguised the ends as well by tucking them into the hairstyle. Now, just to finish it off, scissors, I'm just going to remove these little elastics very gently so that I don't... That's that one gone. Just get rid of the little elastics because we don't need them. There we go. So if we can get away with not having any, that would be amazing. One more pin. So boom. Can we get you to stand up, Hannah? Please, would you mind taking this off? Stand up, darling. It's a bit of a number, that, isn't it?
It sure is.
Just, if you could just stand against that wall, I'd really appreciate it. She looks great, Hannah, doesn't she? Everybody needs a Hannah in her life. Let me see what she looks like. Look over here to my hand. So the idea really is to kind of play it's a bit of a sort of take on a little bob shape, but you know what's quite romantic about this finish is that the little fluffy pieces of hair make it sound nice and soft and make it kind of quite cool and not too, you know, prefabricated, and we've got that amazing slickness there, and then the little join in the back.
Beautiful.
What do you think, Katie Diet?
Wonderful.
Have I got a job? I want to stand beside,
Part-time?
I want to stand beside Hannah.
Oh, that's nice.
We know each other. I know our mum and everything. So,
Wonderful.
I wonder if should we finish by showing what's outside?
I think we should.
Should we?
Yeah.
You know that show where everybody runs outside, everybody runs to a place and then they get outside and is it thank goodness it's Friday. Thank TGI Fridays. And it is Friday, isn't it? Come on then. You sit there, Hannah. Down the stairs, down the stairs, down the stairs. Oh, are you going to be able to see it? That's the $1,000,000 question.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
Look at my light.
Beautiful.
Oh, you can. Have a little look, Katie Diet.
Da 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 da.
We need to move the spotlight, but yeah. That's taken some doing. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you found the braiding inspirational. And please comment on the boxes below. I really appreciate your feedback, whether it's good, bad, whether you hate it, whether you love it. I'm all ears. This is what this is about, is sharing knowledge to the network that is Nelson Brown's. Thank you very much. Good night.